What is going on, everyone? We are on the Necro, which we've been having a bad time and a tough time. That is the Tower of Frozen Shadow there. It's tall. We did, the last episode, I think we were in the first level. I've been trying to solo in the level 2. Somehow I've managed not to die in there. But haven't been able to get anything done, though. I've killed a couple of mobs. I think the Necromancers I could kill, but the enchanters, the enchanters just charm. They charm and run you into stuff, or if you pull more than one thing, you're just doomed. So I've gotten lucky. I almost trained somebody because they popped in right when I was trying to get away. I got charmed, aggroed a bunch of stuff. I was running. I was trying to LOS them so I can get a feign death off and be safe. And I took them near where like you port in because that was like my only space to run, and somebody ported in right then. But overall, it's been pretty dead zone. Usually there's like 3 people there when I'm there, which is fine. Like I wasn't really looking for a group. Doesn't seem like anybody's grouping. Everybody's doing their own thing, which is fine. That's what I was trying to do as well. Anyways, I couldn't pull it off. I just couldn't do it. That level is just too hard. The mobs are mostly blue, although I did see a green today as I tried to do it more. So I could probably do level 3, but I would have to somehow get that. I would somehow have to get that that key from level 2 so that I could get up into level 3. Anyways, so for now we're just killing some of these kobold dudes out here. Right out front. There's also these like bone twisty dudes. I don't know if those are considered undead or not. I should find out. Because if they are, I could nuke them with my super efficient nukes. These seem to respawn pretty dang quick, though. Anyways, the XP isn't bad. I did die today, of course. So, I logged in. I tried the stuff inside. I didn't die inside. So I gated, I set my gate to right outside of here. And then, to be honest, I had a long day at work today. And I want to play the Necro. I haven't played the Necro in a little while just because I've been having issues. And I wanted to play the Necro. And so, I couldn't do level 2. And level 1 is like, everything's green in level 1. So I was just like, well, everything's green in level 1. I can't do level 2. I need a key in level 2 before I could do level 3. So I just said, screw it. I'll just leave, I guess. But then I'm bound here. So, I mean, I could get picked up by a druid, I suppose. Can you port here as a druid? I don't even think you can. I don't know. Let me know if you can or can't. I don't think you can. Maybe you can. I don't know. You can go to the wastes. The wastes aren't too far if you run that direction. One of them, eastern or western, I don't even know. So I'm sure you could port to one of those and then run here. But anyways, I don't know. I don't call for ports too often, so I was like, do I want to wait for the boat and then wait for the raft? I don't really have like that much time. It's going to eat a ton of my time if I do that. So I decided just to go out here and see what I can kill. Let's buff my pet again. I'm exhausted. So if I'm like low energy or slow talking, my bad, whatever. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're out here, pretty good XP. But what ended up happening is I came out here, I tried to see what I could do, what I could take. I was killing some cougars, and the cougars, like, I should be putting those rusty weapons on this guy. Okay, my bad. The the cougars just started aggroing like from all directions. So I was like, all right, I need somewhere to pull. I can't just be. I do. I wonder where I am. So the cougars were coming from everywhere. I was like, I need somewhere to camp, and then I looked right next door to where I was, and there was these kobolds. So I was like, hey, I'll try these kobolds. And so they're actually like pretty decent. But amongst all of that, I was really low on health, and I was trying to get a pet out. I was trying to get a blue pet out. I was really, really low on health. So I was back over here, and it looked like none of these little swirly dudes, these shadow guardians, were nearby. But one of them came down from, they were like, it was like up on one of these, and it came down and it hit me, and I was low life trying to get a pet out and med. And it got me, so I died. But I was, you know, bound right here, so I got up and got my corpse. But I lost like 10%. So I got that 10% back, plus like maybe an additional 10%. So it's not too bad. It's pretty good. It's kind of slow, a little bit. Like just slow pulling, slow medding, and everything, but it's pretty good. But anyways, let me see what's up with Sabby here. He's gonna give me an item. I might need to log in my my shaman and grab that item. So let me take care of this. All right, so we are back from that. Now we could power canny. Oh yeah, we don't have to canny dance any longer. So I'm just gonna continue and kill some of these gnolls here. Or gnolls? Yeah, I think I called them kobolds earlier, but they are gnolls. I like to use my short fear so that hopefully and potentially I don't aggro more. I can kind of control them a little better, I feel like. Oh yeah, I got some weapons to put on this guy. Almost forgot. I'm really looking forward to power cannying. I might actually, I'm really tired, but might actually get on the shaman tonight with the mage. He was gonna hit me up. We'll see if that goes down. But let's see here. I got a couple of these spears to give to this guy. Oh, I guess they're two-handed. Thought they were one-handed. Well, that's no good. Whoops. Oh well. Okay. Actually, well, no. I was thinking about bringing out another dot, but I don't think so. Because I always need to leech some life back, and so that's kind of like taking the place of my third dot that I might normally do. Oh, okay. Barbarian's just chilling out here. Oh, he has a friend. These things don't social, but I mean, I don't think they do. Yeah. Anyways, the respawn on this is pretty quick. I think it might even be like 6 minutes. It's really quick. So you can kind of just chill out here and take out some of these dudes, no problem. The XP moves, it's not bad. They kind of tear up the pet if I let them though. So I try not to let them. I try to just keep them feared. But next level is a spell level, so we will be 39 when we ding. And I do have a ton of spells on me somewhere. I have a bag full of them. Was in this one? So I got like 5 there. And I have to go get my pet though, which is in Kunark. I haven't done that yet, so I'll eventually go to the over there and grab my my pet spell, and I'll kind of check and see if there's anything else I need to grab while I'm there. And we'll make sure to do that. Now, I don't know. Let's see if there is like one more I can pull here. I want to grab these cougars, because then I'll lose my pet. I don't want to lose my pet anymore. I'm tired of losing my pet. So yeah, we got some more over here. Naturally, I'm not gonna like try to break this camp up. There's a red guy in there. They are apprehensive, I should point out. And I think that might be because... Oh. There's a ton all out here. Okay. That's fine. Think I can get him in time, or I'm in trouble? I think I can get him. I can't. Alright, well anyways, I'm going to need to med then. So I'm going to go ahead and take this time to med up. And maybe I'll just grind it for a little while. This is what I'm doing. Unfortunately, I couldn't do the Tower of Frozen Shadow. That's too bad. So I might have to team up with someone. Get the key from level 2 as like a team. And then use that key to get up to level 3. Where Sabby told me level 3 is just all melee mobs and stuff, and that should be easier for me to pull off. So we'll check that out. Actually, this guy's split, isn't he? Why don't we just, yeah, why don't we just take him? Kind of like reluctant to fear him. I feel like if I fear him, he's gonna go straight into those mobs. But he's gonna tear up my pet at the same time. Alright, here, yeah. Follow me a little bit. Alright, I mean... He's still right. He's still gonna go... just my luck. He's gonna go straight into those mobs. So I'll have to, like, get ready to fear him again to hope to change his direction. Actually, what I'll do is I'll just nuke him and call it a day. He's low, he's gonna stop running anyways, but I'm gonna top off my health so I can just get a nice med session in here. That guy was super weak. Most of these are blue, if not all of them. Yeah, they're all blue. Oh shit, where did this come from? It's a green. Ah, I don't have any mana. I'm gonna lose my pet. I don't have any mana. So I'm gonna have to just use the mana I do have to feign death. That's a bummer. So I'm gonna have to get a pet out too. So this is quite the med session. Alright, well. I guess that just spawned on top of me. I don't think there's any pats here. Maybe it was dead from one of those other guys or something. See you in a bit. Alright. So these things are actually not undead. Right here. So you just kill them the same way. Sometimes they're green, sometimes they're blue. They might be a couple levels lower than the other stuff, but we'll kill one just to do it. This is actually going to be a really, really short session here, because the mage did get on, and we're really trying to get, as much as I want to get to my spell level 39 here, we're trying to get to 49 on those guys. And that's a spell level for us so that we can get out of City of Mist. I am so sick of City of Mist. Like, but it looks like we're doing another City of Mist session today. But you guys, I am so freaking sick of that place. So like, I'm looking forward to getting out of there. Anyways, so we're gonna play that a bit. So yeah, so this is gonna be a really short, like 20-minute video, or whatever. But I haven't played the Necro in like, you know, a while, a few days, half a week or something. So I wanted to get in here and do a little something. I mean, we got a couple of bubs probably by the end of this. So we'll work on it. We'll work on it so we can get our spells and we can go on to bigger and better things as well. I might have to drag the mage here actually to help me get this key, or Sabby mentioned possibly doing it. So that is something. In other news, the TLP server rule set came out, which is quite hilarious. We can take a look at it real quick. Probably not that anybody cares, but just real quick, because I wanted to talk about it. But every time, so on this new TLP that's coming out, every time you get a character to max level, your account gets a 10% bonus. So it applies to all of your alts, and it stacks. So if you had 10 max level characters, you can get up to 100% double XP. And it resets every time an expansion comes out. You lose it, and you have to re-get them back to max level, which should only be 10 or 5 levels depending on the expansion. And then there's like something that comes out every time, every expansion. So originally there's this thing called encounter locking, which we'll talk about in a second. And when Runes of Kunark comes out, you get 25% bonus XP, or loot 25. Loot is up to 125%. In Velius, faction is up to 125%. In Lucelyn, AA modifiers up, and then coin drops up, and then lowered spawn timer. So you just keep getting these bonuses every time something comes out. And so that's kind of like the gimmick, but the biggest gimmick of them all is the basically tagging mobs, which they call encounter locking, which is something they have on like something that they have on EverQuest 2. So basically, once a group or raid deals damage to a mob, nobody outside of that group or raid can then deal damage to a mob. So at first thought, you go, okay, so that's going to stop people from KSing you, because on TLPs, they don't recognize camps. On TLPs, it's just everything's a DPS race now. You might run in, mostly you'll run into like decent people who don't just come in and strong arm you out of your camp. But you will run into those people though, especially if like say Lucelyn comes out and you need your VT key, and I think they've changed this at this point, but like the shards that you need for the VT key only drop off of certain mobs, and there's only 1 or 2 camps or 1 camp for that mob. You know, like the top guild on the server, as soon as Lucelyn releases, if you're there, and the top guild on the server will just show up, and they'll just out DPS you. And that's just how it is. That's how it is. So, like, I guess the theory was like, oh, this can, basically stop that, but it's not. It's going to cause griefing, which is going to be hilarious. I'm not going to play on this server. But I'm definitely busting out the popcorn on launch day, and I'm going on Twitch to watch the shenanigans, which will only ensue further and further. Like, launch day, who knows? Like, okay, so here's some, like, theories. It's like, on launch day, some bard can get in right away. Second one, they log in. They get to level 4 real quick. They get their AoE song or whatever. They go around, they damage everything one time with their AoE song in a newbie zone. Pick Freeport. They just damage everything, and then they just run in a circle. Like they can strafe so mobs can't catch up to them. Just run in a circle, and then just neener. You can't do anything to these mobs. You can't touch them. You can't touch the mobs because you can't deal damage to them because you're not in his group. So there's gonna be stuff like that happening. Some people are saying like nobody's going to be able to do hasten for the J boots or even the ancient Cyclops. You can just tag the ancient Cyclops and then, you know, just drag them all around Ocean of Tears or whatever. Hasten, you can just tag them and just run around. Nobody can do anything about hasten because, I mean, it's just going to be a troll fest for sure. Absolutely, it's going to be hilarious. And it's not like Daybreak bans anybody. They don't do anything at all. Oh shit. So I mean, you're gonna like report somebody, and then they don't have active GMs or anything. Like 3 weeks later, they'll get back to you, and it's gonna not mean anything at that point. So it's gonna be quite hilarious, I think. And I do think it'll start on day one. It's gonna be pretty hilarious. Other stuff you could do is people can just KS you. I mean, you know, you're at a camp that's camping a rare spawn, and then people are there's just gonna be some random dude just sitting in your camp, and as you guys are pulling stuff and killing stuff, and you're sitting on top of the rare spawn, wherever this rare spawn spawns, and you're just gonna be grouping and XPing and everything, and then some dude's just sitting there, and then that rare spawn's gonna spawn, and then he's gonna be like a mage, and he's just gonna send his pet right in, or his, you know, and he's gonna tag your mob and take it from you, or stuff like that's gonna happen for sure. But another one is, I know they have these issues where they have these programs that run that like scan, and they scan for like one of the popular ones is in like Soul A, the mob that drops the Charred Guardian Shield, right? Okay, so maybe on P99 at this point, Charred Guardian Shield's not worth anything. But just imagine Classic's the only thing out right now. Charred Guardian Shield's worth a lot at the time, initially. And then so, you know, these mages will just be parked on like that bridge area, and they have like a, you know, a scan going, and the second that mob spawns, their pet just beelines straight for the mob. So this is happening. This happens on every TLP server. And so as the as the thing spawns and the mage just beelines, there's just gonna be probably gonna be multiple mages all doing like the same thing, and in a bunch of different zones. And I mean, I don't know. I'm probably just blabbing here. Like, anybody watching this probably doesn't give two shits about a TLP server. But I mean, again, I said that before, but I mean, maybe people do. Like, I pay attention to it and I play here, but for the most part, I don't think there's a huge amount of people that cross over. But regardless, I find it interesting. This guy's not... Oh, cool, they're killing that stuff, so I should be okay. But this is kind of perfect timing. These guys are going to come take over this camp or whatever they're going to do. I'm going to go on the Ogre Shaman, get some time in there, and try to get out of City of Mist. Like, my God. So this kind of works out. After City of Mist, we will be at a spell level. Like I said, we'll be 49. So we're gonna get all our new spells and everything. New pet for him, everything that we need. Big dots for me, whatever. And then what we're gonna try to do is, I think we're gonna try to go to the hole. So we already got our hole key a while back. So I think we're gonna try to go to the hole and just duo some of the mobs in the front, which should be easy. Should be as long as, you know, we can split the poles at first. Should be nice and easy, and then maybe we'll move our way in and just jump off the ledge at the front, like the castle entrance or whatever. There doesn't seem to be a lot of people there. Like, let's see. Oh, wow. There's actually 12 people there, which is more than I've ever seen on this server. Well, lately. Since, like, Vilius and stuff. Well, I guess there's not 12 people. That guy's name is Hole Creep, which is kind of hilarious. He's not in the hole. But yeah, there's like 11 people there. I mean, that's it's still more than normal. We were in there the other day, and there was 3 people. It was me, him, when we got the key. We got the key, it was me, him, and one dude trying to solo in the front who gave up and left. So, anyways, so that's the plan, to go there. He is a mage, so he has like summoned creature specific nukes and stuff like that. We're not sure if those are actually that efficient, like as efficient as my undead nukes, but some stuff like that sounds fun, and it's a different place. We're sick of City of Mist, so That's gonna get us out of City of Mist. It begins to snow here also. So we can get out of here while it's snowing. I'm probably gonna come back and kill more of these gnolls and also these things. What are they? A Shadow Guardian. I'll probably do more of that. I might even zone in and kill, like if nobody's on level 1, I may even just zone in and kill the specters and stuff in there, because they do drop these scythes and they are still dark blue to me. So next time, and I am half a level now. Actually, that's pretty good. It's not bad. It's pretty good. I only need half a level in, so I'll definitely log in, kill more gnolls, Shadow Guardians, and maybe the specters, and get this other half of a level, get my spells and everything, and then I'll be on to somewhere else, doing bigger and better things, hopefully. Another spell level is absolutely huge for me. Let's see some of the spells. Let's preview what we're gonna get. We're gonna get Scourge. Nice. Scent of Darkness lowers their resistances. We're gonna get Augment Death. Shadow Knights get that at 255. We're gonna get a new Drain Spirit. That's good. Another Undead Nuke, so that's huge. We'll have to try to find like an undead camp. Augment Death to buff my pet, so my pet's getting a new buff. We're gonna get a new pet. It's gonna be great. We're gonna find some undead mobs hopefully, and we'll go there and we'll take them out. It would be nice if we can get up into level 3 over here. That would be ideal. Anyways, yep, short episode. Sorry about that, but we're gonna try to work on the shaman a bit. I just wanted to at least get on here and get a little bit done. I've been rambling for 10 minutes probably. See you guys on the next one.